Good morning. Happy Monday to you. My name's Evan Smith. I'm the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily Lenten devotional. Today we're in the Gospel of John, looking at the 4th chapter. Listen now to the God's Word, beginning at verse 46. Then he, that is Jesus, came again to Cana in Galilee, where he had changed the water into wine. Now there was a royal official whose son lay ill in Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus had come from Judea to Galilee, he went and begged him to come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Then Jesus said to him, "Unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe." The official said to him, "Sir, come down before my little boy dies." Jesus said to him, "Go, your son will live." The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and started on his way. As he was going down, his slaves met him and told him that his child was alive. So he asked them the hour when he began to recover. And they said to him, "Yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him." The father realized that this was the hour when Jesus had said to him, "Your son will live." So he himself believed, along with his whole household. Now this was the second sign that Jesus did after coming from Judea to Galilee. What's really interesting in this passage today is that in John's gospel, to this point, Jesus had not yet healed anyone. He had changed the water into wine at the wedding in Cana. And I guess because of that, word about him had traveled. And so there was this official, a Gentile, whose son, his little boy, was sick. And he's so sick that this Gentile goes to this walking around itinerant Jewish rabbi that he has heard somehow change water into wine. And he asks him, "Heal my son." See the faith that is? Once again, Jesus had not established himself yet as someone with this power. And so that he's just, this official, he's going out of hope. And that's all he's got. He's got hope and he's got desperation. And he's thinking gosh, water into wine, while not the most pointless of miracle abilities, surely if you can do that, you could have something so much more useful. Surely you could maybe even heal. And Jesus says, it's like people are only going to believe if they see signs and wonders. And the man, he doesn't even address that. He just said, "Please, sir, come down before my little boy dies." And Jesus said, "You can go. He's going to live." And the man takes him at his word and goes. How incredible is that? How often do we not take Jesus at his word? But instead, we're wanting signs and we're wanting wonders and we're wanting miracles and we're wanting whatever else. And we choose to tell God, if you're going to be God, you have to behave and act in these ways that I want. And that's not how it works. That's not what we get to do. We need to learn how to trust in God. And that man, as he ventured back home from having met with Jesus, from having heard the words from Jesus that his son would live, that man was on a journey of faith. And all of us in our own way, we are on a journey of faith walking. And here's the thing I love to note, that on that journey of faith, there were servants who met him on the way, who told him that his son was better. And when he asked, when did it happen? He realized that the time that his son got better was the exact time that Jesus had told him his son would live. You see, those servants were people who came out to him in his journey of faith and bolstered his faith and encouraged him. And I think in our own journeys of faith, once we've chosen to trust God and we're walking, God has this way, a lot of times, of sending people to encourage us and to bolster our faith as well. And so sometimes we're the person on the journey who needs our faith to be bolstered. And sometimes we're the servants of God being used to bolster other people's faith. But all the while, we are on this journey of faith, learning to take Jesus at his word, learning to let God be who God is, and learning to follow after him with all that we are. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.